Okay, before we begin, I just wanna go through my activity feed and go through notifications. While we were on standby, the Dark Trojan subbed. They've been subbed for 8 months. Thank you so much for that. I hope your internet has been doing all right, Dark Trojan. I know you've been running into problems with streaming, and I hope things will get solved soon. But and once again, thank you for that. Really, really, truly, thank you. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome back to Collection Clearing. For those of you who are new, this is a series in which every week I do a poll on my Twitch channel, where depending on which game gets the highest vote, I stream it. And literally every game in my collection is able to be played, unless it's like 3DS or D. Actually, no, those games even count because I can use emulation. So yeah, you guys vote for a game based on my collection, and whichever game gets the highest votes, I stream it. Last week we did Shovel Knight on the Wii U. This week we're doing Shantae and the Pirate's Curse on the Switch. We've cut streams off. I was gonna say, are you gonna start doing like YouTube stuff then? Cause I was gonna say, I noticed you haven't streamed in like a week or so. So I was wondering if like maybe you'd start doing like YouTube stuff, or maybe like continue whatever series you were doing on YouTube. But a little bit of backstory on Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. For those of you who don't know, this is the game that came before the most recent Shantae game, that being Shantae Half Genie Hero. And I think this game originally came out on previous generations. This is also one of the only Shantae games to have a direct sequel. So this game directly ties to the previous Shantae game before it, Shantae and Risky's Revenge. With that being said, I don't know anything else about this game. I'm a huge Shantae fan. Everyone knows that. I love the Shantae series. But I have not finished this game. Also, out of all the Shantae games, this one has my favorite art style. Also, my favorite soundtrack. I was gonna say, like, the only thing that you would probably run into with YouTube is probably like having longer uploads, which even then that's not a big deal. As long as you like schedule and do everything properly, things can go well. I'm not gonna bother doing like I'm not gonna do a girly voice. I had that dream again. It's been the same one every night ever since I became human. Yeah, so this is the thing that directly ties to the previous game, so this is technically Shantae 3. In Shantae 2, that being Risky's Revenge, the end of the game, Risky Boots places a curse on Shantae, which takes away her genie powers. That's why in this game, you actually don't use any of the various belly dances. So basically, no transformations are in this game. What in the world? Scuttletown is under attack! Gee, I wonder who it could be. I may not be a genie, but it's still my duty to protect this town from evil. Also, can I just say, it's such a small little touch, but Shantae's little vest is just the cutest thing in the world. I hope that becomes like an alternate costume in Shantae 5. Also, this song, if there's one thing I can say about the Shantae series that it excels at is, first off, the music. God, this series has such good music. With another pirate attack? Worse, it's the Ammo Baron. He's turning Scuttletown into a war zone. Here, an auto potion, just in case. I don't remember what that... I'm pretty sure it just, like, automatically heals you if you're dead. It's time to put your training to the test. You're a human now, and you gotta fight like one. Here, take this pike ball. You can activate it from your inventory screen. I'm gonna go catch up with Sky. I don't remember if the pike ball is just a secondary item in this game, or if it actually does the same thing it does in Half Genie Hero. It's been a while since I played Pirate's Curse. Protect you for an unlimited time. Oh, yeah, it's just a random item. But for those of you who have not played Shantae games before, basically this series revolves around you whipping your hair at everyone. I honest to God wish that they would just keep the pixel art style for the series. It's not that I don't like the art style to Half Genie Hero, but I much prefer this. Meat chunk. Oh, I remember that. That's just an item that heals you for a little bit. I actually never made it that far in this game. I'm trying to remember exactly where I made it to. I think I made it to right around the time where you might meet Roddy Tops, and that's when I stopped. Huzzah! It's Scuttletown's Guardian Genie, here to save the day. I don't know why, but this guy just reminds me of like an obese Toad. Like if Toad really let himself go, that'd be this guy. Get real, Mare. I can't fight the entire Ammonian army by myself. Do something about this. But you see, I can't. I sold her down to the ammo baron in a moment of weakness and then spent the money on cheap waxy chocolate and ate them. I love that. Say what? Then I had to make dirty water and I had to go make dirty water. Make dirty water. What does that even mean? And by the time I got back, he'd already started to move in. He owns the town, so we can't make him leave. Magic or not, I'm ready to go. Oh, I forgot about you guys. You're the ones that... Yeah. This part can actually be pretty annoying. I apologize if my commentary, as of now, like, isn't the greatest. One of the problems that I've noticed I've had when doing the collection clearing series is a lot of these games I'm not like the most well educated on, and as a result I feel like my commentary kind of lacks in that sense. Also, I forgot this game has really bad knockback. There's actually an item you get later on that helps you reduce it. I don't know if we have it right now. We might have it right now, but I forgot. This is like one of the only games that has really bad knockback, and I hate it. So I don't remember the iframes being this limited. I guess I've just grown spoiled by playing Half Genie Hero, because a lot of this stuff has been removed. But let me know in the chat, what's everyone's favorite Shantae game? Are you a fan of Pirate's Curse? Are you a fan of Half Genie Hero? Are you a fan of the original Shantae, which is the only one in the series I have not played, which I really need to, because I better buy it before they eventually like get rid of the 3DS eShop, because as far as I know, outside of getting an original Game Boy Color copy, the only other way to play it is to get it on the 3DS Virtual Console, which, as much as I would like to get a Game Boy Color copy, those are like $300 cartridges, and yeah, I don't really have the money right now to buy a $300 game. I think Monster Milk is just another healing item. Let's look at these. Drink it to terrible area. Ooh, increase your attack stat. Savory meat, fresh on the bone, restores a fair amount of health. Oh, I forgot. A button doesn't do anything in this game. So if I remember correctly, there's like a secret item over here somewhere. Well, I won't be able to know, because this is going to be fun to deal with. Oh, I forgot they destroy the platforms right beneath you. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love it. Oh, God, I love it. I love all of this. No, I don't. I hate this. Thanks, I hate it. At least this game's not so brutal that they don't give you any healing items. Oh, God. I do remember dying on this part during my first playthrough. But then again, I was also playing that on the 3DS. Wait, how do I take care of this guy? Oh, I just wait. Okay. You just have to wait for the bombs to go off. I wonder if you could use the pike ball. Would that actually help you in some way? Oh, it does help you. Oh. I'm pretty sure that's not what you're meant to do, but it makes the process go by much quicker. Who knows? Maybe this is actually a way to, like, teach you how to use this item. I wouldn't know. Hi, guys. Hey, you made it. Wrench says the ammo baron is just ahead. Good, because I've got a message for him. Straight from my hair to his derriere. I can't read. Okay, and work on those lines. And also I need to work on how to read. Oh, good. I'm a little surprised at how long the pike ball lasts in this game. In Half Genie Hero, the Pike Ball was just a like secondary item you could use, and as long as you had enough magic, you could just keep it out forever. Which, if you're a completionist, Half Genie Hero basically breaks itself and allows you to have items forever. What I'm saying is, go play a Shantae game. If you've not played it, you should play it. I will say though, depending on the game, that'll kind of determine what type of game it is. Most of the Shantae series are Metroidvanias, except for Half Genie Hero. That one, I would call it more of like a speedrunning platformer. So if you're into Metroidvanias, you should really play Pirate's Curse. That's right, boys. Tear down that preschool and convert it into a long-range cannon. Ah, fellow American. In that retirement center, another cannon. Ah, it's really coming along. I'm tearing up here. Hold it right there, Ammo Baron. No one weaponizes the elderly on my watch. Kablamo! Boys, you shouldn't have. Is she here to dance at my victory party? Thrice approved. Yes, she will indeedy do. The nerve. What do I look like anyway? I don't know. Some kind of dancer, I guess. Aren't you? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah? Yes, whatever. Stop wrecking our town. According to the Fairness Towards Oversized Chocoholic Landowners Act, Mayor Scuttlebutt has 30 days to refund the full amount in cash or edible confections before you can claim legal occupancy. Huh? Let me see here. Egad, she's right! But I'm not about to let some purple-haired pipsqueak stand between me and my glorious new empire. Use the old people as cannonballs. Those would be some very frail cannonballs, but I'd do it. Bourgeois, let's dance! On the topic of how amazing this soundtrack is, this is without a doubt the best version of the boss theme. Also, I'm going to boost my attack, and let's go for the Pike Ball. Because I remember this guy does a lot of damage. So might as well get some extra damage in there, make this go by a little bit quicker. Oh, I forgot. You can't shoot those. You can only hit the red ones. I don't know why, but I always remember this boss fight being a lot harder than that. That's why I went for like all the stat buff stuff. That was a mistake. That takes care of you. No! Look at what you've done to my tank! It was a gift from Mother! What's all this commotion? It's the Ammo Baron. He's trying to destroy Scuttletown. I want my chocolate back! Halt! Who said that? I did not realize this game was in stereo sound. That hurt my left ear. Or right ear. Anyways. Royal Guards, they'll fix this. Guardian Genie, you must seize your attack by order of the Sequin Land Sultana. Whatever that means. Faha! You see? The law's on my side, girly girl. But he's the one who... For assaulting the rightful owner of this town, your status as town guardian is hereby revoked. You got court summons! You're going to jail. What's this? You are hereby confined to quarters until your hearing at Sequin Land Palace. You will be relieved of any special weaponry at that time. Good day. Looks like someone's getting a haircut. Ha ha ha! I don't know why I'm giving him a Hercule Satan voice. They can't take my hair, can they, Uncle? It's all I have left. Do as they say for now. But what if... Patience. I will head to the palace myself to sort this out. Just promise me that you'll stay out of trouble. I promise, Uncle. There's one thing I know about Shantae games. That's not happening. My poor town. Guess we blew it, huh? What a mess. Your uncle's right. We'll just have to place our trust in the authorities and hope for the best. Okay, now the real question is this the Shantae game in which she gets kidnapped in the bathtub? I think that's what it is. That rotten risky boots. Ever since she stole my magic, things have gone from bad to worse. A hot bath is just the thing I need to clear my head. Wait, I don't own a bathtub. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna break a few ribs. Well, well, isn't this a sight? In the flesh? Enjoying my booby-trapped bathtub, I see. You're in big trouble when I get out of this. Please, you're giving me goosebumps. I'll keep this quick. Tell me where my men are, and I'll let you live to see tomorrow. Huh? What are you talking about? Don't get cute. My men and my weapons are gone. Who else but you would take them? Me? You're the only thief around here. Really? Then perhaps you can explain why your uncle and my crewmen caged up in... or why your uncle has my crewmen caged up in his lab. Don't be ridiculous. Okay then, I'll prove that you're up to no good. There's my missing man! Right here in dear old uncle's workshop. What have you got to say for yourself now? I didn't know, but I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. I know the reason. You wanted revenge for that incident with the genie lamp. Just look at my poor defenseless Tinkerbat. He's terrified. More like bored. He doesn't even know what to think. Looks fine to me. This is your last chance. Tell me where they are. I want my men. I want my weapons. And I want them right now. Huh? What's that noise? Oh yeah, this is the one side collectible in this game. A cacklebat! A what? No, it can't be! What's happened to him? I'll explain later. Look out! I'm unarmed! Deal with this creature quickly! At least let me get decent first. Yeah, I forgot about this. So one of the things about this game is that this is one of the side collectibles. Basically, you have to find the cacklebats scattered across the world. And depending on the weapons that you have and the abilities you get, that can determine which ones you can find. I don't remember how many there are in the game, but if you're a completionist, you'll definitely want to search for all of them. Here, get rid of that wretched stuff with this. You got a magic genie lamp. Press X to suck things up. Okay. I got him. Now could you please explain what's going on here? There's no time. What about the lamp? Aren't you going to try to take it back? Keep it. I've got bigger fish to fry. Man, I cannot read today. Or ever, in that sense. And so do you. If the Pirate Master has returned to Sequinland. What was that all about? Who's the Pirate Master? So if I remember correctly, this is one of the only Shantae games in which Risky Boots and Shantae team up. Well, what do you want? You're off the hook, so get lost. This Pirate Master guy, he sounds pretty dangerous. Dangerous? He was the greatest threat Sequinland has ever known. He gathered the One Piece and everything. The last time he showed up, it took the combined power of every last genie to defeat him. But wait, you're talking about real genies? They captured him? He's dead, but don't let that fool you. With the genies gone, the Pirate Master will do everything he can to regain the dark magic and rise again. Dark magic? That thing you just collected before. You got a text box and everything. The stuff that transformed my crewman back there. The Pirate Master must be stopped, or Sequin Land is history. After all, he has no right to destroy what I've worked so hard to conquer. Well, maybe I can help. Ha! A rogue like you wouldn't stand a chance against a foe like the Pirate Master. I can deal with this myself. How? You couldn't even fight a single cackle bat on your own. True, but if I destroy the dark magic at its source, I won't have to fight at all. Cutting off the power he feeds on should keep him in the grave where he belongs. I'm only lacking one thing. A map of the Forbidden Isles. That's easy. Just try the library over at the Sequin Land Palace. I can't go to the palace. They'll clap me in irons. Unless... Hey, don't look at me. Those guys want to clip off my monster whipper. I don't think that's a good term to use for your ponytail. Just saying. Then I guess I'm on my own. But I might reconsider my position if you fetch me that map. It's your choice. So, Shantae is one of those games in which every side quest is just fetch quest after fetch quest after fetch quest. And I'm not gonna lie, those games often confuse me, because I always will grab an item, I'm like, oh, I need this item to do this thing. It's like, no, you need to give this item to this character to do this thing, and then you have to give this item to this character to do this thing. Every Shantae game does this, in which it's like, you got an item. Now give it to this character so he can give you an item. Then give it to this character so they can give you this item. And eventually, you get what you need. Oh, so we found a heart squid. These are another major collectibles. These are basically the heart containers of this game, in which I don't remember how many you have to collect, but if you collect a certain amount, you get extra health. Scuttletown Squidsmith at your service. I take adorable little heart squids and melt them down to make more health for you. Ready to forge some heart holders. I don't know why I thought heart soldiers. Yeah, great. Sorry, sweetie, but it takes 4 heart squids to forge a heart holder. Okay, so we need 4 of them. If I remember correctly, there is one right behind Shantae's house, but I think you need a couple items for it that we don't have yet. The thing that sets this game... Oh, hello, a cacklebat. I didn't know you were over here. So, this is one of the things why I say Shantae is a Metroidvania, is because we will be doing a lot of backtracking later on to gather other collectibles based on what types of weapons and abilities we have. Like, for example, we backtracked back to Shantae's house, we got both a cacklebat and a heart squid. And later on, we'll be getting various pirate abilities that will allow us to traverse to new lands. That's the main thing that sets this game apart from other Shantae games, is rather than using genie magic and belly dances to use transformations to explore, you get various pirate weapons, like a gun. They can shoot your enemies from the corners of the screen. That would be incredible if your health was like extra bits of ammo. They just like snipe enemies. I want to see a game that does that. Did you check your inventory, key items, and map? You can use L or R to swap between them. Oh. I didn't actually know you could do that. Oh, it's based on this. See, once again, I'm used to the 3DS version of this game, in which all of this is just on the touchscreen. Stay safe out there. The fields are filled with monsters. My job is to slay them. I'm bad at it. Great, good to know. I hate boring stuff. That's why I always skip conversations by pressing minus. I'm a rude dude. I don't know what game it is, but I remember playing a game at one point in which they actually acknowledged the fact that you skip dialogue. The woman over there looks just like the nefarious pirate Risky Boots. Well, minus the hat. She could be anybody. Yeah, I never actually noticed that. Risky Boots is missing her hat. I always looked at her hairstyle and I just thought something's off. She's actually missing her hat. I never realized that. That probably has to do with something that happens in Risky's Revenge. I wouldn't know. I've never beaten Risky Revenge. Oh, here we go. The spas. So this is a common thing in Shantae games in which you go to the spas to fully heal you. They're free. You can go whenever you want. They're great. This is the bathhouse. I sometimes drink the water. Pretty sure that's not healthy. People bathe in that. Behind me is the shop. Why not buy an auto potion before you go? That way, if you die, you won't die. That's a great way of putting it. If you're in a hurry, try a pirate flare. Buccaneers use them to return quickly to their shops. I think this is a save room. Yeah. Anytime you find these old men, they can save your progress. So if I remember correctly, this is the beginning of a fetch quest, kind of, I guess a chain of fetch quests we have to do. And hello, what is this arcade? Hey babe, want to give it a go? One play is 10 gems. What is this? She keeps her money in her hair. Wow, Shantae's hair is used for literally everything. Oh no, she's just tightening her ponytail. What is this? Super Shantae nap. I never knew this existed. What is... Oh my god. Oh, you used the monkey ability from Half Genie Hero to collect all the gems. Except I got one gem. Oh, and that's... Okay, so that's basically how you grind for money. Interesting. I didn't even know this existed. This must be like a new thing, because I remember during my first playthrough, that wasn't there. Also, with that being said, I did actually have to update the game before I start streaming, so maybe that was a part of an update, and they just didn't really voice it? I don't know. That's weird. There's a good chance that they could have updated this game while they were releasing DLC. Wait, I did not mean to give 10... Alright, we're playing this again. We're playing this again. Cool. Oh, crap. Okay, at least the hitbox is a little lenient here. Oh, God. Cool! This game's not easy. No, I don't want to play again. Wait, no. I'm pressing B and it's making me play it! Okay, note to self, B doesn't work. Don't press B. B means yes in this game. Okay, no. I don't want... I just wasted all my money on a minigame. I forgot, this game has the same controls as friggin' Shovel Knight, where instead of A and B, it's Y and B, and it's... and B counts as A. I don't like games like this. A library? You shouldn't go without a library card. Oh yeah, that's right. This guy won't even let me through unless I get a library card. Once again, the beginning of this game is basically fetch quest after fetch quest after fetch quest. Although I think we have to go to Sky to get it. And can I just say, once again, constantly gonna say how fantastic the soundtrack is in this game. This song is absolutely great. I often struggle between like which versions of this song is my favorite, either this or Half Genie Hero. But overall, I would say this game is my favorite soundtrack out of the series. Who knows? Maybe Shantae 5 will change that. Shantae? I thought they had you under lock and key. I'm on my way to the Palace Library to get something to read, you know, to pass the time. Can I borrow your library card? You read a book? This I have to see. I like reading. Reading's fun. I started reading One Piece again. Just don't ruin this card like you did the last one. I nibble when I'm nervous. I actually didn't know that was a piece of dialogue. Okay, apparently Shantae nibbles on things when she's nervous. Good to know. Excuse me, sir, I got a library card now. Let's see that library card. Golly, they say the camera adds 5 pounds. But in your case, they gave you blonde hair and a totally different face. Amazing! Head down this path to reach Sekma Land Palace in the library. Good luck! I feel like that voice was very fitting for him. Oh, the Scarecrow Fields! I forgot this was in this game. This is actually an area that appeared in the last Shantae game, and I honestly don't know why it's in this one. It's kind of... The iframes in this game are not generous. They're not generous iframes. This is going to be very difficult to get used to. I don't remember anyone saying that, like, the Shantae series is difficult, but I feel like these These very little iframes are gonna make things somewhat difficult. Also, you guys need to stop with your damn pumpkins. That gives us, what, 3 heart squids? 3 heart squids. 1 more and we'll be able to move on. Also, ha! It actually shows a portrait of Sky on the library card. That's cool. I guess that's the benefit to playing this game in HD, is you're able to actually see all the little details. Unlike me, playing this game on the 3DS at 240p, even though I have this game on both the Switch and the PS4. Because, you know, gotta play it on the previous hardware. That's actually one of the things that I've always wanted to mention about the collection clearing series, is I actually do count multiple console releases as separate entries. So basically, what that means is that if I own a game on multiple systems, those count as their own entries. So, say for example, I stream Shovel Knight on the Wii U, and the next poll shows Shovel Knight again. What I could actually have it is, instead of just continuing Shovel Knight on the Wii U, I could have the 3DS version as a separate entry. Oh god. Apologies, I had sneezed there. So like with Shantae, because I own this game on 3 different systems, that basically means Shantae has 2 extra chances of being added to the poll. Not that we've seen that happen yet, but it could. So I wonder if this game has the same little weird bone oddity like Skullgirls, where you can see multiple of the same bones. And for those of you who have never played Skullgirls, that's a really weird thing with one of the characters, Valentine. She has a death animation where she turns into a bunch of bones, but multiple of the same bones will show up. So like there's a part where like 2 skulls will show up. It's weird. Also, yes, I fell. I love this. I actually want to get some more money because I wasted it all on arcade games. Oh, that's a platform. I didn't realize that. I'm not the best at paying attention in video games. Hello? How do I get you? I want to make you mine. I wonder if someone's ever made a Heart Squid plush. If they have, I want it. Honestly, Shantae's been one of those series that, like, I really want to get some sort of merchandise for it, just so I can have it on my bookshelves. Like, I know they do have Shantae figures. Like, they have Shantae and Risky. I think they're working on making a, Roddy Tops one. Which I hope we get to Roddy Tops in this game, in this stream. I really hope we get to her, because there's a mini game with her that I really like in this game. Also, I love the music in it. Bolo, what are you doing here? Everyone in Scuttletown thinks I'm a screw-up. So I'm picking up odd jobs at the palace. Painting fences, installing locks, and whatnot. And now you're babysitting. Oh, the undead kids? Nah, they're just here to chew the fat. Mine. I can't escape. Got any flesh pops on you? I need 3 of them. You can find them in the sewers below the palace. Yeah, that's an item that I remember not really liking in this game. The flesh pops. What's up, sir? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just flummoxed because I dropped something very important down the drain. You see, I'm a traveling brochure salesman. That's a very interesting profession. You must have seen some exciting things in your travels, huh? Travels? I've lived here in front of the palace my whole life. But I thought you said... Your generation makes me sick with your arrogance. I'm not a brochure salesman who travels. No, I sell traveling brochures. And I dropped my very last vacation brochure down this drain. Disgusting! I don't know why I did that voice. Oh me, oh my, that blue-haired lad installed our new lock backwards. Upside down and inside out. Bolo, you screw up. Now we're trapped inside without a royal gate key. Yeah, so this is the part that I was talking about, in which we have fetch quest after fetch quest after fetch quest. Right off the bat, we have 3 different quests we have to do. We have to get this guy his brochure, we have to get Bolo some flesh pops, and we have to get the royal gate key for this door. Also, there's more. Just gonna say that there's more. Oh, fuss and fret.
Squid Baron.
Squid Baron, I haven't seen you in a while. What's the matter?
Oh, you know, post-boss syndrome. Now that you've embarked on a new adventure, I feel like I'm destined to become some sort of kind of filler boss.
I'm not sure I follow.
Breaking the fourth wall and all that nonsense. You know, I was a major enemy last time, but this time, I just feel like we're gonna have to battle again, just to round out the package.
Package?
You wouldn't understand. I need to get away, someplace warm.
Maybe it's time for a vacation, Squid Baron. A change of perspective could do you good.
Say, you might be onto something. I've always had a fairly flat view of this world. Kinda staring at the same four walls, you know. Repetitive, high-stress music? I could use a change of scenery.
There you go.
If you think of a good vacation spot, please let me know.
Meanwhile, I'll go cry in a corner. Poor guy. For those of you who don't know anything about the Shantae series, Squid Baron is a reoccurring boss who, in the previous games, he was more of a major boss, whereas in later titles, he kind of just became a side boss that didn't really amount to anything. Also, these blocks I know you can destroy if you whip them, and I don't think up there they do anything. Right? Do they not? I don't think you can even get to those. There's probably some secret item that you get later on that allows you to get those. So if I remember correctly, there's a secret somewhere in here. Right? It's gotta be... No. No, there isn't. Okay, cool! I wasted my time for nothing! The game's definitely at least giving us a lot more flesh pops than we need. Which I'm trying to remember. We have, what, 4 items that we're trying to get in here? That doesn't move. Wait, I thought this moved. I always assumed that you could move that. Can you not? Oh, you probably need an item for that later on. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse is one of those games where it's like, you see something you can't do and you're just like, I probably do that later. And hello, you! Now we can get a new heart. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's a full heart. Or maybe a half heart. I don't remember. I assume you get a full heart for getting 4 of those. Oh, I remember this. You need some... I think you need an item that you get in this dungeon for it. Although I shouldn't be calling this a dungeon. This is more of like a few rooms. Right? Hold on. There's something you get here. I know you do. Or maybe... Wait. Okay, well, we got the flesh pops. Maybe we need to give that to Bolo, then come back down here? I don't know. Once again, these fetch quest kind of games always confuse me because I feel like I can do everything at once, and then it's like, no, you gotta do things in a certain order. Okay, so we got the flesh pops for Bolo, so let's give him those. Awesome sauce! Yeah, these will do the trick. By the way, if you're heading up to the palace, return this royal gate key, would ya? Some idiot must have lost it. Gross, it's covered in bite marks. Yeah, I found it in my mouth an hour ago. There you go. Yeah, some idiot definitely lost it. Okay, so now we can use that on here. Could it be? You have the royal gate key. Would you pass it through to me, please? Ah, it's a thing of beauty. Now I can unlock this, unfasten that, reattach, and there. Sackwood Land Palace is once again open to the public. Please come inside. And I think in here, this is where we can get A, the map, and B, we can also get the brochure. Also, in good Castlevania fashion, we can whip the candles to get hearts. Honestly, I feel like at some point there needs to be some sort of Shantae Castlevania crossover. Like, come on, please. Yes, you did miss the bathing scene. In all of its 16-bit glory. A visitor! Let's have a look at you! Hoo hoo hoo! This library card doesn't fool these old eyes.
You used to come here all the time. The relic hunter's daughter, right?
Yeah, well, he's my uncle.
And what's this? A court summons?
I love this dude's sprite. It's so good.
It says here that... scissors, jigsaw, goat mouth. What? They mean to cut off that long, winsome hair? That will never do. Why don't I just file these papers away until the Sultana returns? I'd like to give you a knowing wink now, but sadly my eyelids no longer work.
What? What? His eyelids don't work. Okay.
Please take whatever you came for.
Thank you very much. So if I remember, we need to get the map. Forbidden Isles map.
Oh yeah.
The other thing I'm trying to remember is, how do I get the brochure and stuff? Needs less animation work. Is there anything that I can do to talk to these guys? Royal Library, those stores across the hall. Cool! These guys aren't gonna help me in any way. I don't know why, but every time I look at those chandeliers, I feel like you can whip onto them and, like, swing around. Like in Donkey Kong Country. Maybe I completed your thing. My vacation brochure is all soggy and gross. Oh, hold on. I think we have to go to Risky Boots. I don't think we can do everything that we need to do over in the sewers just yet. So I know there's that treasure chest, which we need the gun for that, but I think you have to talk to Risky Boots to get the gun. I don't know. I don't remember these fetch quests. Bento box. Oh, the bento box! I remember that item. There's a lot of just random healing items in this game. Like, we have what, 4 types? Yeah, there's already, no, 5 different types of healing items. I feel like that's a bit much. I have played this game before, but I didn't make it that far. I basically made it to where you meet Roddy Tops and her brothers, and, like, that's it. That's the farthest I made it. And even then, that was a while ago. I've been meaning to finish this game, but I'm also still trying to finish Pokemon Crystal, so that tells you how far behind I am when it comes to playing games. But that's what this series is for. The collection clearing series is to hopefully help me beat games in my collection, but unfortunately, as of recently, people really haven't been voting for the same games. It's like every week people vote for different games. Which I do give the option for people to vote for the same games every week, so if you want me to keep playing Shantae, make sure to vote for it on the Twitch poll. Or, you know, you could vote for some of the other games. There, again, the option is there. I forgot, those explosions stay there for quite a while. I know I've already mentioned this like a million bajillion times already during this stream. The music in this game, so good. If I remember correctly, the soundtrack was done by Jake Kaufman, the same guy who did Shovel Knight. Also, I don't know if this is confirmed. I probably could easily do a search on it, but isn't the same voice actress for Shantae, doesn't she also do the voice of Risky Boots in this game? Christina V. Because I know she does the voice of Sarabella in Skullgirls. Well, what took you so long? I found this at the library. A map of the Forbidden Isles, just like you said. Huh. Well, I guess the little good-for-nothing is good for something after all. So, will you let me help? Only if you agree to do exactly what I say when I say. The Pirate Master is my foe to contend with, not yours. When this is over, we go our separate ways. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's a deal. Let's beat this guy together and save Sequin Land. Oh, you can actually give the library card back? I never knew you could do that. I want to see what happens. Hold on. How do I know you won't pull a fast one? Would I lie to you? Say hello to the steam-powered Ocean Tinker Tub Mark II. Mark II? What happened to the first one? You happened to it. Get on board before I change my mind. What's the name of the ship in Half Genie Hero? Because I remember they make a joke with it where it's called like Poop Toot or something like that. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've just played any Shantae game. Also, where's my friend Sky? I'm gonna give her another cut back. I think she's up here. Back already? That was fast. I got what I needed. Thanks. Do I get something for giving it back, or am I just being a good friend? Look, I know you caught all the blame for what happened with the Ammo Baron. So I sold off some of my warbirds to help you bounce back. Whoa! Sky, this is your entire nest egg! You collected 100 monies! Try to stay out of mischief. So she sold her birds to get money for us. Okay, so I guess there is a benefit to returning that. You get $100! Time to spend it all at the arcade. Oh, Saliva Island. I love the music in this area. Also, this is the part where you get to meet the two girls who are a part of Ammo Baron's army. I don't remember their names. This is it. Saliva Island. Unless we can find another map, this is the end of the line. I'm ready for anything. Where did you get those clothes? Below deck. There's all kinds of fun stuff to wear. Most of the clothes were much too roomy, though. Stay away from my personal effects. Gosh, I've never been so far from the mainland. It's pretty here. Don't be deceived. The Pirate Master draws power from this place. There's a den of evil hidden somewhere on this island. You're gonna find it. What about you? You're not coming? Not this time. But I'm sure if we work together... I said no and I meant it. I have my reasons. Oh, I see. You're scared. How dare you? I will gut you like a mackerel. Sheesh, learn to take a joke. And get out of that silly outfit. But it's cute.
Rep to go.
Once again, I love Shantae's design in this game. I love the bandana and all that. The Tinker Slug. Oh, I thought it had like an abbreviation. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played any Shantae game. Okay, I don't know if playing with the analog stick is the best on this, but at the same time, I'm playing with the Pro Controller, and I really don't like the Pro Controller D-pad. Like, at all. I might be the only one on that, but I really do not like the D-pad on the Pro Controller. Yeah, the part omni-organic, partially titanic, ocean optimal Tinker Slug. Yep, that's the name I remember. Okay, wait, is that not... There we go. Begging for health! And, oh, the sirens show up this early in the... Alright, that's cool, yeah, no, just hit me down below. Just hit me down there. Wait, did they do a... They do a little heart animation? Oh, I want to see that again. Hold on, are they gonna do it? Oh yeah, they blow kisses at you. I never knew that. Seriously, like, as much as I like the hand-drawn art style of Half Genie Hero and also Shantae 5, I would love it if they kept the pixel art style. They should do like what they did in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and like, if you get to a certain part of the game, like you complete a specific amount, they let you like change the graphics to the pixel art style. That would be so cool if they did that. Come on, Way Forward, do it. Shantae 5, do it. Also, what is this little bat? I don't remember this little bat. It almost looks like the bat transformation that Shantae has. Bubble Shield. Oh, that, doesn't that absorb magic abilities? Seven Sirens does look fun. Like that's the thing. I'm not, you know, I'm not bashing Half Genie Hero and Seven Sirens. I love the hand-drawn art style, but I don't know. If there's one thing that I really hope that they do with Seven Sirens is they make it into a Metroidvania like this game and previous Shantae titles, because as much as I like the more like speedrunner style platforming that Half Genie Hero had, I just feel like the Metroidvania style fits Shantae better. I don't know, maybe it's just because more titles are Metroidvanias, but I just think it would, you know, be better. Also, yes, I am aware that it's not Shantae 5. I just like calling it that. It's faster to say than Seven Sirens.
Many years ago, I came to this island with my beloved bride-to-be. Our only wish was to be joined in holy matrimony. But a horrible monster, a servant of the Pirate Master, found us. His gaze turned my beloved to stone. I could never leave her side. Here, take this ring so that I can finally forget my sorrows.
Oh, they actually did confirm that, oh, perfect. They did confirm that it's going to be a Metroidvania. See, that's the thing. I haven't really been keeping up with, like, video game news because I've been really busy with, like, editing and stuff. So, basically all I saw was the opening animation to Seven Sirens, and, like, that's all I know. And I think I saw a screenshot of the game. I was like, oh, they're using the same engine as Half Genie Hero. Which is great. I love Half Genie Hero, but, you know. Oh, I remember this puzzle. You have these 3 statues that you have to rise out of the ground. Ooh. See, that's the thing. Out of all the Shantae games, the one on the Game Boy Color is the only one I haven't played. You know what? Where's my 3DS? I'm gonna buy the Game Boy Color Shantae game tonight, and I'm gonna play it. Also, these two! I remember these two. Hey girl, cute getup. You here for spring break? Huh? Us too. But look at this lame swimming hole. It's all dried up. I can't sunbathe without a proper pool. Psh, this place is a total ripoff. If we can't swim, we might as well eat. I'll get the ham all set up. Okay, this puzzle confused the living heck out of me, because you have to spin the ham around, get the scent, absorb the scent, and then you have to use this for a later puzzle. My original playthrough of this game, I spent like a good 30 minutes trying to figure that out. I didn't know that you had to whack the ham to get the ham scent. It's so weird and dumb. Like, I don't like that puzzle. It confused me. But yeah, I'm getting the Shantae on 3DS. I'm gonna play it. Because I own every other Shantae game except for the Game Boy Color one. So doesn't you have to like hit this thing? Let's see, if I have time later tonight, I'll have to try to see if I can read up more on this game. There's a lot of stuff I need to like get caught up and you know, read up on. So once again, I've been very behind on like video game news and stuff, because now that I'm back to doing YouTube and Twitch, I'm really trying to focus on like staying caught up on all those. So I basically spent all this week recording, and then I spent the past 2 days editing, and even with all that, I barely got all of next week's videos done. So what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? I don't remember if I don't need to go back, do I? There's like a thing I have to do with those statues. I don't remember what it is though. I don't know if I need to go back and like talk to Risky Boots to get like a certain weapon. Let's see, is that like a thing that was in the Shantae DLC? Because that's the thing, I have not played the DLC for Half Genie Hero. I basically completed the game before the DLC came out, and then I just have not played it after that. So what does the ring do? Metal ring. Ornate. Enduring love and commitment. Is that a thing I'm supposed to do for, like, in the town? Maybe I talk to this guy for something. Ring is yours now. Perhaps I should return it to where I first proposed. The mysterious rock between the 4 lily statues. Oh, so he actually tells you what you need to do. I just was stupid and didn't know that. Thanks, game. Okay, that I know you need an item later on for, which is actually what we're going to be getting, I think. I don't remember. Okay, so I need to use the ring in some way. Use it on the 4 lily. Oh, this. That's odd. There's a peculiar indentation here. Attach the ring? Sure. Ring clicks into place. You gave the metal ring. So now, if I remember correctly, we can hit these. Yeah, to make the statues go up. Which, I think they stay up. Yeah, they don't stay up forever, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they go down after a certain amount of time. I think what you gotta do is you gotta somehow get them all up. And then... Well, those don't stay up for very long. Great, cool. Oh, they have certain time frames in which they go up. Okay. So you gotta look. These two just stay up forever? No, they don't. Okay. That one stays up the long... No, that one stays up the longest. So you need to do this one, this one, this one, and this one. So that way, you can make sure to get up all of them. I did it! I solved the puzzle! Once again, that's like a puzzle that took me forever to figure out in my first playthrough. If you can't tell, I was not very smart at this game during my first playthrough, which was actually not that long ago. And even then, I didn't finish my first playthrough. I don't remember how long. I mean, that was definitely a good, like, at least 3 years ago. I think it was a good 3 years ago. And I feel like there's a secret with the statues. Like, if you get all the way to the left-hand side. I don't remember what it is. Oh, you! Oh, why can you guys stick to walls? That's not right. No. I need to heal. What? What? Why would it not let me heal there? That doesn't really make any sense. I feel like this game picks and chooses when it lets you heal. I feel like I'm going in the right direction, but I also could be wrong. You can't eat in midair. I was on the ground! Did the game count as in midair? It was like... You landed on the ground at frame 1. We only allow you to land on the ground and heal at frame 20. Okay, you're gonna spit your stuff at me, aren't you? Did I call them spiders? I feel like I didn't call them spiders, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Whenever I'm commentating, I don't even know what comes out of my mouth half the time. Yeah, this. Okay, this is where you need the ham scent. It's a Gigalumix. Whoa, this thing's enormous. What's the sign say? Gigalumix may become aroused by travelers smelling of ham. Release the ham stink, stink it up. Yeah, this took me like a half an hour to figure out in my first playthrough. Yeah, that's not disgusting or anything. Oh, hello, a cacklebat. Come here, you. I'm gonna put you in my lamp. You're gonna get me stuck in my genial lamp. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't remember calling them spiders, but there's also a chance I could have said that and didn't know. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to just drop down there and go all the way down to the bottom where the two girls are. But there's a little bit of exploration that I haven't done yet. So I'm gonna do that. It's always good to... Never mind. Never mind. There is no more exploration. Okay, iframes game. You think you could give me at least like 40 more frames of invincibility? Or is that too much to ask for? Hey girl, you got the water turned on. Let's all hit the pool. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I wouldn't do that. What's this? My porcelain baby fresh skin is too much for the sun. What? Careful not to cross the beams. Did they just make a Ghostbuster? Hold on. Did they just make a Ghostbusters reference? At the fact that these two girls stripped into bikinis and their skin was so clean and shiny that the light bounced off this game's insane. And now they're bathing in salt. Or not salt, and they're bathing in saliva. Okay, cool. You know what? Fun fact. Not fun fact. I'm gonna tell a fun story about this game. So, once again, my initial playthrough of this game I did in my personal time was on the 3DS, and that was actually during the time that I was in high school. And I actually played this exact part of the game while I was in my art class with my friend, and he actually watched me play this exact cutscene. And I remember him asking me, he's like, "Is this an ecchi game?" I'm like, no, it's not an ecchi game. And he's like, "I'm pretty sure this is an ecchi game if girls are stripping into bikinis." And ever since then, that same friend refused to play Shantae because he thought it was an ecchi series. I don't know if that person has ever played a Shantae game up to that point, 'cause it's been a few years since I've been in high school. But I don't really talk to him, so yeah. Also, we got that thing, which I think we have to give it to Risky. Okay, I am getting my butt handed to me. Rated E for everyone. E for definitely not ecchi. Okay, I need to actually take care of these enemies because this is getting a little annoying. Get here, nasty old bat! Okay, why am I just allowing everything to brutally murder me? Oh, cool, you can't go to the next screen from down there. Oh, that's awesome. No, that's perfect. Hit me from off screen. Cool, thanks game. Yeah, I'm just allowing everything to brutally destroy me. Hi, Bisky! Your job is to find the den of evil on this island. Of course, we can always return to the mainland if needed. So what's it gonna be? Are you ready to shove off? I think we need to. Because we got that one item. Right? Don't we need to do that? Because I know we need to get the gun. I don't remember where we get the gun. Where do we get gun? Because we got the petrify spell. Revealed by... Oh, no. That's how we revive the dude's wife. Okay, well, anyways, while we're here, might as well get a new heart container. Or heart holder. Also, I love this cutscene, so I'm just going to stay quiet during this. Scuttletown Squidsmith at your service. I take adorable little heart squids and melt them down. I know I already read this, but I'm going to read it again because I love it. To make more health for you. Ready for some heart holders? Yeah! There, your max hearts have increased by 1. And all you had to do is murder 4 innocent little squids. I love it. And it's not animal cruelty. They were smiling. It's fine. They were happy the whole time. Just ignore the blood-curdling screams as they were getting smashed to their brutal deaths. By I don't even know. What is that character? I wonder if that... Oh, God. Okay, thank you for not making me fall straight into that pit. I probably should just be using a pike ball here, but... I'm not going to. I mean, yes, that character is the Squidsmith, but I I didn't know if she was like a certain type of like race. Because I mean, if this game's got sirens, who knows? Maybe there's like other types of characters. I don't know. This game's got genies. It's got mermaids. It's got all that nonsense. Hell, Half Genie Hero has freaking ghosts. When you start adding ghosts to your story, that's when things get crazy. Okay, you two. Okay, don't you be going into your invisible little water puddle. I'm calling shenanigans on that. Okay, get out of here, you dumb little bat. I feel like. Wait, where did you come from? I couldn't even see that enemy. Oh wait, no, we have to go down. Hold on. We have to go down here. Oh, great, cool. We're already almost out of health. I just got here. Okay, yeah, let's just do the meat. I trying to decide if I wanted to do that or the bento box. You found something? Gave the petrify spell.
Could it be? You found it! The spell that turned my beloved to stone! This isn't the voice I gave him before, but I'm gonna give it to him now! At long last, I can finally reverse its effects. Hush, my beloved, while I speak in sacred words. Petrify!
So sacred. I had a feeling that wasn't actually going to help in any way, but it just turned him to stone. Oh my god. Wait, there's actually an achievement to get all of the heart squids, but to not use them. That's great. I'm assuming that's on like the PlayStation versions of this game. Because, as far as I know, the Switch version does not have achievements. It's fine. They're okay. At least now they're with each other. Also, this is the dungeon where you get the item that I was thinking of. Also, there's giant exploding lobsters. You know, the Shantae staple. Okay, give me that heart. Give me that heart. Actually, there is one thing that I was thinking of that I feel like the next Shantae should really do. They should make it so that you can use Shantae's hair whip in multiple directions. Oh, you can use that to suck up... Interesting. I wish you could do it in midair. That'd be cool. Yeah, I feel like they should make it so that, like, you can... use Shantae's hair in like multiple directions. Kind of like Castlevania 4. Just, you know what? Just pick the next Shantae a Castlevania game. Except instead of playing as a Belmont, you just play as Shantae. Shantae will be the next vampire killer. Who needs the whip when you got Shantae's hair? Ooh, secret item. What is this? Spittle's Maze map.
Oh yeah.
You know what? There's gotta be fan art of that. Like, Shantae as a Belmont. There's gotta be fan art of that. Technically, if you're playing Smash Ultimate, you could just do that. Just play as Simon or Richter and, have a... Oh, oops. Well, at least that doesn't insta-kill you. Also, I know if you're playing the 3DS version, they actually do have 3D in it. So, like, you go behind... so, like, this cage is behind in a different layer than the wall. Oh, cool! Boss fight with giant laser... Not giant laser, giant lobster dude. Oh, this is fun. I love this. Do I have a... No, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Okay, this is fun. I know there's like a way where you can bounce back from getting knocked back. Okay, will you stop? Okay, stop it! Stop blocking my attacks! Cool, what does that do? That gave me a key. Or Shantae with Simon. Okay, alright, if you want to go there, I'm sure that definitely exists, but as that's not the direction I wanted to go into. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that that exists. But yeah, I was gonna say, if you're playing Smash Ultimate, you could just have the Shantae spirit on Simon or Richter. And like, I don't know if I would actually do anything, but cause I don't know what the Shantae spirit does in Smash. I have it. I don't know what it does. Oh, this is where we need that item for. I know you get that item in this dungeon. Like, I know you do. So give me that hot squid. I'm gonna turn you into a heart. I think it'd be really cool if they did like a... Not that I feel like they like absolutely need to, but I think it would be cool to see like a remaster of Pirate's Curse with like the Half Genie Hero engine. That'd be cool. Although, like I said before, I am someone who loves the pixel art style as much, if not more, than the hand-drawn artwork. Wait, can't I go through here? Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I would say remaster of the Game Boy game, just because that game hasn't even been it's only been re-released once. And unless you want to pay several $100s for the Game Boy Color version, yeah. They accepted their fate when they took the name of Heart Squid. Also, we got a gun! Congratulations, this is now a Persona game. I need to play the Game Boy Color Shantae. I really do. Need to play it. I also want to get it on the Game Boy, so that way I can actually play it on the Collection Clearing series. Unless the current 3DS emulator allows Virtual Console support. I know Dolphin does, so... Let's say, if the 3DS emulation that currently exists allows for Virtual Console support, then I would actually be able to stream the Game Boy Color game. But I'm also going to make sure I buy the Virtual Console release before I even do that, because while I am someone who is okay with emulation, I personally feel like it's only okay if you own an official copy of whatever game you're emulating. It's a Persona game if it was good. That's the thing. I always hark on the fact that people constantly request for me to play Persona, and like I always refuse to play those games. I'm not saying they're bad. I just don't want to play them. That's all. Okay, you know what? I wasn't paying attention there. Say, can you play Persona? Can you shoot yourself in Persona? I would feel like that's not something you can do, but I guess you can do that. Oh, that is actually a thing you do in Persona. You shoot yourself. Oh, I was just referring to the fact that the Joker has a gun in Smash. Wait. Well, someone's Persona is just Whole Horse. Their Whole Horse is in Persona. Confirmed. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, this is gonna be fun! You know what? I'm just gonna power through it. That's how you play Shantae. You just power through everything. Okay, I need a heal. That doesn't fully heal me anymore. Because I use the power of the squids. Oh, good. They're not in unison any longer. Okay, will you stop blocking my attacks, please? Thank you. Alright, well, we got the gun, which means now we can do so many things. Like, we can shoot enemies and fail miserably because I can't aim for garbage. Oh my god, I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm just bad at video games. But I think that's actually everything we need in Saliva Island. Unless we have to Oh no, we have to find the Den of Evils. Oh hey, look, the Den of Evils! Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh hey, look, it's that one enemy from Wario Land 4. Except its design has changed. I wonder if I have to use my gun to attack this enemy. Oh, you have to stand on that. Oh, I see. Oh, good, and he shoots Kamehamehas. Those are, oh. Oh, that's what we're doing now, game? You're, okay, game. Alright, that's neat. Yeah, asking you showers. Okay, game. Alright, so now if I shoot the eyes, it goes in the other direction. Cool. Shoot. There we go. It's Piranha Plant, Horror Edition. Seriously, it looks like that one enemy from Wario Land 4. Although to be fair, that enemy in Wario Land 4 looks like what's its name? Carvana? Carvanaha? Pokemon. Oh good, now we're fighting just the eyeball. Oh good! Kamehameha's! Alright, that's neat. Yep, I love it. Shoot all the Kamehamehas. Oh god. I shot the gun instead of getting out of the way. That sounds about right. Come here. Come here, you! I'ma hit you. Oh god. How do I dodge a Kamehameha? I know! Use a gun! Oh, that's an achievement, huh? Beating the game without taking damage. Also, we got a new weapon! I wish this game was Mega Man. Now I just want a Mega Man Shantae crossover. I just want everything to cross over with Shantae. Shantae Mario Edition. Spiderweb Island map. That's where we go meet Roddy Tops.
I did it!
I want to go meet Roddy Tops. I like Roddy Tops. She's fun. Robo Shantae. I would love that. Better go to Risky. Oh, Risky Boots. Risky Boots is my best friend now. I don't know if we can get through this yet. No. No, we can't. Cool. I don't know what that's supposed to do. Or what weapon we're supposed to get for that. But... oh, this. Oh, that's what you do. Oh. That's what Vegeta did. He failed. That's how Vegeta failed to beat Goku. He didn't shoot him with a gun. Hey, if Dragon Ball Super showed me anything, is that Goku is still susceptible to gunfire, which is really, really dumb. Dragon Ball Super is really dumb. Hi, best friend! You certainly took your sweet time. I found something, an evil dungeon and a giant monster, and... where did you get that pistol? I found it locked up in a chest. Why? Never mind. Anything else? This island map? One of your Tinkerbats dropped it. He hadn't transformed yet. Interesting. That suggests that the Pirate Master doesn't have enough dark magic to go around. Which means we still have time to prevent his return. Climb aboard. We're off to the next island. Kamehame bang! Goku dies in cold blood. And then they try to revive him with the Shenron. And they're like, bring back Goku. And he's like, sorry, I can't revive someone who's been shot by a gun. There's a Spiderweb Island. I want you to locate the next den of evil and report back. Risky. I've been wondering, how do you know so much about the Pirate Master? Because he was my mentor. I was gonna say he was my dad. Risky's like, he was my dad. The Pirate Master's my dad. No, his mentor. I sailed under his command for some time as first mate. So in other words, Risky is the Shantae version of Ace. I'm just gonna try to connect this game to One Piece as much as I can. Tell me everything I know. You were part of his pirate crew? That's right. When the genies finally defeated him, I claimed his men and weapons as my own. You stole his stuff after he died? Call it payment for my services, which were long overdue. That flintlock pistol was once his. Oh, then I guess you should have it back. Hold on to it. You're gonna need it to survive in this place. You're not coming? Trust me, you wouldn't want me for company. Best I stay with the ship. Okie dokie.
Let's go!
Yeah, that's true. That's why, like, guns don't affect any Dragon Ball character. Not even Krillin is affected by guns. Yeah, because everyone remember that one episode where Launch just went to town on Goku with a freaking machine gun at point-blank range? And he just wasn't affected at all. It was like little bee stings. Also, I love the screams of these zombies. I love this so much. They're like, wow! So great. Once again, gotta praise the music of the Shantae series. Like, Jake Kaufman. I don't think I've mentioned this before on stream, but Jake Kaufman is one of my favorite video game composers ever. Like, I put him up there with composers like Yoko Shimomura, Grant Kirkhope. I love Jake Kaufman's music. I love his work so much. It's a rave in the grave. Isn't that the name of this song? I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's the name of this song. Or is that the name of the song during the Risky minigame? Which I want to at least get to that. If we can at least get to the Risky minigame, I will call this stream a success. The Nightmare Woods. I was gonna say I know of the song that's going to be showing up later on, which that song is one of my favorites out of this entire soundtrack, but I don't remember the name of it. It's been a while since I've listened to like any Shantae soundtrack. I used to listen to these soundtracks all the time, and then I just stopped. So hi there, old man. I don't even know of any Shantae memes. Run, run, body wash. Also, hey look, giant spider, and also Roddy Tops. Roddy Tops, why are you afraid of being eaten by a spider? You're already dead. Roddy Tops, get away from her, you monster. That was close. You were almost a meal for that thing. What are you doing here anyway? I live here. I heard this island had monster web coverage, so I... Stop with the web jokes! Sorry. Well, aren't you going to help me down or not? Not a chance. For all I know, this is another scheme so you can eat my brain. I'm gonna leave you there to rot. But I'm already rotting! Fine. Roddy Tops is easily said one of my favorite characters in this game. It's just this whole series. I love Roddy Tops. She's so great. Well, what have you got to say for yourself? I think you owe me an apology for all the trouble you've caused. I'm sorry, but... Oh, my legs! They're going numb! Wait, she's already dead. Doesn't that mean her nervous system is completely shot? Which means she wouldn't be able to feel her legs at all? Oh no, that spider bit you, didn't it? Forget about it. I'm a bad girl. Just leave me here. No way, I can't abandon you in the woods. That'd be much too grim. My house, it's through the forest. If you can get me to my brother's in time. Just hold on, Roddy Tops. I'll save you. Also, wouldn't poison, like, not affect her because she's already dead? I don't think Shantae really thought this through. Also, this minigame, as much as I love it, as much as I love the music in it, is hard. As far as I remember, you automatically die if anything touches you. Yep. You die Mega Man style. I remember now. Also this music, oh, it's so good. I'm just gonna shut up for this whole thing. You guys can hear the music. It's so good. The song is so good. Okay, that's not disgusting or anything. I totally forgot about these enemies. And yeah, of course there's an achievement for going through this without getting hit. God, this game has tough enough achievements as Mega Man 9. I will never forget Mega Man 9 for having the achievement of beating the entire game without taking damage. Yes, that is an achievement in Mega Man 9, and yes, that is the reason why I have never completed that game. Also, I always remembered this being like an endless runner type game. I don't remember being able to stop, but it's also been a little while since you know, I've actually sat down and played this game. Oh god. Okay, yep, that's great. It wanted some of that Shantae. Oh god. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's fan art of that. Pretty sure. also great use of the Poochie emote. Oh. I don't even remember. I remember how that emote came to be. That was during the JoJo Eyes of Heaven playthrough, but I don't remember like how it got recommended to me. I just remember someone was like, "You should do this as an emote." Oh god. Yep. Okay. All right. Running through this. Let's see if I can actually do this in my second attempt. Watch. Now that I've said that, I've jinxed it. I'm gonna die immediately. Super Mario World called. They want their spikes back. Oh, hello! Okay, that's a walking tombstone. Perfect. Excellent. I love it. Thanks, I hate it. Now I'm scared that any of the... Oh, yep. Okay, yep, Yep, you two are enemies. Perfect. Thanks, I hate it. Dio's D Club was... Oh god. If only this channel was a little bit bigger, I would totally have made that into a t-shirt. Dio's D Club. Actually, I was gonna talk about this. For those of you who have not watched the JoJo Eyes of Heaven Let's Play... Oh good! Now these enemies want to kiss me! They won't give me a big old kiss! They're gonna give me a big old kiss today! Cool, so first we had enemies wanting to lick us, and now we have enemies wanting to kiss us. You know what? Now I'm convinced that Shantae is just an ecchi series. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna stop playing it. Ooh, I love these games. Are they mummies? They look like giant, like, spiked robots. I wish there was a button in which you could throw Roddy Tops. Just throw her at enemies! Just end it. End the minigame by throwing Roddy Tops. We've got to be at the end, right? Come on, we're still not at the end! Jesus, this is so long! Roddy Tops, how far away is your house? Also, I don't remember Roddy Tops actually living in a house. Oh, and these shoot... Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me those are what they're... What... No, game. Come on. Alright, the licking and the kissing is one thing. This is just too much. This has just gotten out of hand. Okay, game. Alright. 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 Yeah, you know, okay, I'm dead. Okay, I'm dead again. Alright, this is the part where I die like a million bajillion times. Okay, nope, we're good. We're good.
You ain't kissing my toes today.
Oh, okay, alright. Not gonna make the joke that I was gonna make there. Nope, not going there. Well, I'm just gonna. Oh god, oh god. Oh, good. Yep, I had a feeling both of you were things. Okay, this is the part where I die. Well, Rowdy Tops, guess you're not gonna be the only zombie in this series anymore. Okay, you gotta wait for those two to come closer. That makes sense. Oh god. Oh, I don't like this. So, there's too many suggestive themes in this area. There's too many. Oh god. Oh, please don't. Oh, please don't. I don't approve of any of this. Okay, alright, okay, yep, getting the hell out of Dodge. Oh god, okay, this is not fun. Thank god we're at the end. That could have went way worse than it did. Oh, cool, and there's a cackle bat that I actually can't get to because I can't whip. Because I'm holding a dead person. It's still not over! There's more! Please tell me this is Rowdy Top's house. Please tell me this is her house. I don't... Oh, she does have a house.
Just in time.
I always thought she just lived in, like, a trailer. Rated E for everyone. My hero.
Yo, sis, what's with the peeled shrimp?
This dude... Okay, I just now realized this. This dude looks like Lord Raptor from Darkstalkers. I don't remember his name, but he seriously looks like Lord Raptor, but if he was wearing Trunks' jacket. Abner Cadaver? Is that it? Is that his name? Abner sounds... That sounds familiar. I'm just gonna call him Lord Raptor, because that's what he looks like. I mean, frickin' give him a British flag and a guitar, and he's literally just a Darkstalkers character.
Unless she's here for dinner, she should turn tail and hit the bricks.
Oh yeah, his name's Abner. Some big brother you are. Can't you see she's injured?
Looks fine to me.
What? What a ride.
Rowdy Tops.
You dirty double-crossing.
Hey. Shantae, is it? I got something I've been meaning to say.
And now I'm just giving him an Ethan Bradbury voice. I'm not doing the slamming meme.
I ain't too good at making friends. Who you kidding, huh? Give it a good old regular schmegula. But you've been good to me and Poe and my sis here. It's just that pirate gal has a real way of getting into your head and making you hear what you want to hear. Guess I'm trying to apologize for some bad calls in the past. Teaming up with that risky boots. Dumbest thing I ever did.
Oh, well that's okay.
Poe and Lil Rodder's here, all I got left of whatever life I once had. Can't remember much else. But you always make us smile, and I gotta be grateful for that.
Wow, I don't know what to say.
Forget it. We're square. Who the devil's Poe? He ain't been back in a while.
He was supposed to fix my wagon so we could skip that creepy forest.
Well, if I ever see him, tell him to check in or I'm gonna get peeved.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna grab your heart real quick. You won't need this anymore, right? You're both dead. You don't need this heart. I'll take it for myself. And now we're back to listening to this amazing music. So I'm gonna go get that cackle bat. Where was he? He was over here, I think. Wait, can I go through here? Oh, secrets. Hi, Poe. Your brother sent me to find you. Hey, you that coffee banshee. I remember you. Genie. Half genie. Well, former half genie hero. I just said half genie hero out of instinct. Thanks, whatever you are. I was scavenging for wagon parts when I got stuck here. You like to help people in need, right? How about taking a look at it? Search Run Run Body Wash on YouTube. I'm gonna look that up. I'm concerned, but also intrigued. I'm no mechanic, but sure, I guess. Follow me! The wagon's this way! This is all that's left of our wagon. These wheels I can repair no problem. But that axle will never run smoothly again without some squid oil. What's... Should I even be asking what squid oil is? Probably not. And this island doesn't seem to have any squids on it. I got a squid. If you got a squid oil, please bring it. Also, can I interact with the horse? I can't interact with the horse. Okay, that's fine. Oh, hello, more friends! It's The Walking Dead all over again. For those of you who don't know, I've been Let's Playing through The Walking Dead on YouTube. You should check it out. It's great. Also, I know you can, like, air dodge in this game or whatever. Or, like, you can bounce back if you're in the air. Oh, will you just piss off? Maybe you need to, like, buy it as an item. Oh, you have to buy the move. I got enough money. I could probably go buy that. You know, that's probably what we should do. We should probably go back to Scuttletown and, like, buy some equipment. Okay, I'm getting real peeved. Actually, we have this. Let's use the flare.
Flare activated.
Oh, for some reason, I thought that was gonna explode and Shantae was just gonna go flying off screen and she was just gonna crash land back here. I really thought that's what was gonna happen. I'm like, oh, it's a barrel of TNT. You literally just explode and come back here. Yes, we're going to Scuttletown. I don't know how many islands there are in this game. It's probably a lot. Oh. Okay, looks like Ammo Baron's having some fun here. Can I not talk to these guys? No, I can't. Okay. How many? Ooh, I got 4 squids. Let's make another heart. Excuse me, miss. I got more squids. I'm not gonna say it for the 3rd time. I've already said it. Give me another heart. Shantae, you may want to get out of the way. Never mind. She's fine. Shantae! Shantae is never affected by hammers. Or seductive looks. Okay, so anyways, we got 400 gold. Let's go to the shop, see what we can buy. Also, I'm not touching that satanic arcade machine. That thing got rid of all of my money before. Okay, so let's look at this. Pike ball, super pike ball, bubble, monster milk, shampoo! Oh, so these are the same items as from Half Genie Hero. Yep. Silky cream, upgrade your hair for faster whipping. Pistol 2, ooh, deal more damage. Yep, backdash. This is the item I want. That makes it so that, oh no, it's recover. Backdash makes it so that you can, like, do, like, a little bleh. I can't talk. Backflip. It's like a side dodge. Power kick! Oh, I don't have no money! I'm just gonna spend the rest of this stream just grinding money. Let's see. Oh, that's it. That's all it is. Okay. I guess we'll buy recover. So that's the item I wanted in the first place. And then we'll buy silky cream. Right? That makes it so that, yep, faster whipping. Oh, we can also deal more damage with the hair. Let's do that. I want the power kick. What does that do? Also, now we can do the Okami thing. For those of you who have not played Okami, there's actually a move just like this where you sidestep basically in the exact same way. You just do this. That even is the same sound effect. Shantae is just Amaterasu in human form. Also, sure, we'll play the mini game. Probably going to lose at the mini game, but you know what? If it's a way to get more money, I'm gonna try it. Nope, I already lost. Okay, cool. Well, I just lost 7 gems. Cool. No, I keep losing. I don't want to play it anymore. Okay, well, we just bought everything that we wanted to buy, so let's do it again. Let's go back. We only got one of the heart squids here. I almost forgot their names. So now instead of our hair doing, what was it, 5 damage? Or was it 4 damage? Now we do 6. Oh, really? It's music taken... Oh, that's cool. It's just music straight from the Game Boy game. I was gonna ask, like, does anyone know when they added that mini game? Because, like, I do not remember that being there during my original playthrough. So, like, I feel like that was added in a later update. Yeah, I do know that... I'm pretty sure those sprites are taken straight from the Game Boy game. Also, now we can do that. We can recover in the air. I still wish that you could, you know, whip in all directions. Seriously, Shantae 5, come on, please. We need that. We need to be able to whip in all directions. Up, down, left, right, diagonally. Come on, we just need Castlevania 4 Shantae edition. Or I could just use a pike ball. That also makes sense. Just use my items that I should probably buy. I should probably go buy more items. So how do I get that? How do I get that chest? How do I get the little chest bed in the ground? Yeah, that dude does kind of look like Beowulf from Skullgirls. I don't know if it's just because of the fact, once again, the fact that I feel like Shantae should just do a crossover with every single series imaginable. They should put Shantae in Skullgirls! I mean, Sarah is voiced by the same, you know, person who voiced Shantae. And also there is a character that straight up has a Shantae costume in Skullgirls. There's no way I'm going back in there. Oh, that takes you to the place earlier. Shantae and Halo. You know what? Why not? You know what? Why not? I play that. That actually get me to play Halo. Okay, you are gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay, now I'm a little confused as to where I'm supposed to be going, in all honesty. Oh god. Do you guys just infinitely spawn? I get a feeling you just instantly spawn. Oh yeah, I don't know if the zombies' heads actually like make it so that you could blow up the ground. I'm pretty sure you just need some sort of item. Yeah, it's Philia that has Shantae's skin, which makes a lot of sense considering they both fight with their hair. The only difference is that Shantae just has a really long ponytail and Philia's hair is actually a sentient being. So I guess I need to go this way? Oh crap, I am really low on health items. Probably should have healed at the, squid oil bring it to me. Okay, okay. I'm gonna probably sound really stupid for asking this. What is Miraculous Ladybug? I know it's like a show, but like, what is it like a kid's show? Is it like, what is Miraculous Ladybug? I keep seeing stuff about it. I'm like, what is this? I don't know what it is. It looks like a show you'd see on like the Disney Channel. Okay, it's a superhero kids show. I assumed that's what it was. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Scuttletown because I need to get some healing items, and also I feel like we need to solve the puzzles over at the library before we can continue. I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. I'm just gonna say this now. At this point in time, this is as far as I made it in my personal playthrough. So anything after this, I have no idea what to do. So if I spend a lot of time just running around being stupid, that's why. I'm gonna buy 6 potions, and then we'll buy a pirate flare just to be safe. Okay, so where's the bathhouse? Because I need to heal, like, really bad. Here it is. It's probably not a good idea for me to just have Shantae drown herself. Drown away your sorrows, Shantae. It'll heal you. Oh, here we go. This actually is where I'm supposed to go. With the lady out. Yeah. I forgot that lady drinks the bathwater. Shantae? Yes? We have something to discuss with you at the palace. Please follow me. Okay, so I did the good. Perhaps you are aware that the Sultana is always on business. As such, a formal inquiry into your recent actions is not possible. No? According to some very old and legal guidelines, responsibility falls to the loyal librarian, because apparently he once served on the ruling council. For one day! He has deemed it inappropriate to cut winsome long hair, be it by scissors, jigsaw, or goat mouth. Okay. I imagine it's very painful to have a goat literally eat your hair off. You're free to go. Phew, that was close. Oh no, you're not getting off that easily. What's this I hear about you sneaking off to the library? Oh, that, I explicitly told you to stay out of trouble, did I not? Yes, sir. Next time you might not be so lucky.
Uncle.
Uncle, I wanted to ask you. Yes? Never mind. Alright, I'll be back at my workshop in case you change your mind. I have a rather sensitive project that requires my immediate attention. Oh, you mean that Tinkerbad that you had in a test tube? Yeah, it's probably something we should ask him about. Also, hey, old man. Keep that shit up, young lady! You have friends all around you. Good luck. Okay, thanks, bye. Where am I? I love the fact that, like, Shantae is left off the hook because legal documentation states that the librarian was a part of the ruling council for one day, and therefore he has a say in court rulings. That's great. Oh, that's right. We can actually go down here now that we have the gun. I knew there was a thing we could do. Cranberries! Ah, yes. Game Grumps. I feel like now that we have the gun, we can actually shoot those blocks. But I don't know if that does anything. Yeah, that actually does get rid of them. Maybe there is a secret item in there and I just don't know about it. Can I use the gun to move these? No. I still... Wait, hold on. Maybe now that my... No. I'll say now that my hair is more powerful, maybe you can move that, but no. Mystery meat on a convenient... Yeah, what is that? I've always been confused. I've never liked just the concept of that item. It's like meat on a stick. Maybe that's the reason why I don't like corn dogs. Because it's just mystery meat on a stick. Ah, yes. Matt and Ryan from Game Grumps. What? You found my vacation brochure? One about traveling? Don't worry, it's as good as new. No backsies! Ha! One down. I am a master salesman. The boss said I'd never get rid of these lousy brochures, but he's never witnessed my drain conviction sales technique. He just shoves them down a drain. So who is this guy? Hello. Hi. I am Brandon. Stupendous clandestine powers were revealed to me the day I held erect my enchanted blade and said, "Hey guys, we should go get matching purses." I don't want to know what stupendous blade he's talking about. No reason they should be just for ladies anymore. Am I right? Hey fellas, don't leave me. Fellas, come back! And with those words, I became Brandson, the most capable man in the galaxy. Gosh, that's pretty killer. I know! But the clandestine words only work if I hold erect my blade. Please stop talking about your erect blade. I don't want to hear about it. And I accidentally left my enchanted blade on the bus. It's gotta be that specific blade. But now it's probably sealed away in the castle bone face. Rated E for everyone. Or that, or in a desert. I don't do sand. It gets in the shoes. Okay, well, I was gonna say, can't I talk to you? Solid snap! Is that a travel brochure? Can I take it? Sure. Wowie zowie! Look at all these snapshots. Sand and surf. Free-spirited yet responsible sporty co-ed girls frolicking on the beach. Okay, maybe don't bring up that one. I feel like that's a detail we don't need to know. Yeah, please don't. A sweating tennis player drinking for... Okay, you know, no, stop, Squid Baron. You're scaring us. Matching pantsuits with a proud navy blue sailor stripe. Shirts unbuttoned on the third button? I must find this utopia and purchase a timeshare post-haste. How can I ever thank you? Don't talk to me ever again. Or he could just give us his fluids. Yes, that works too. E for everyone. A giant squid talking about going on a vacation in which he can find many attractive women on vacation in scantily clad clothing. And as a way to reward us, he gives us his fluids. E for everyone! I expelled him first this morning for... Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh god, this game. Oh my god. Alright, well we got what we needed. For everyone! Oh my god. Oh, Bolo's not here anymore. I was gonna say, Bolo, you still here, buddy? Is Bolo still here? No, he's not. He's gone. Bolo left. Either that or the zombie children finally ate him clean. All that was left was his bones. His bone-los. That was a terrible attempt at a pun. I can't do these puns anymore. I'm bad at puns. Ooh, got a pirate flare. I was actually gonna buy one of those. Wait, I did buy one of those. Oh, oops. I was like... I should buy a pirate flare. Oh, never mind, I just got one. Wait, I already bought one. I forget things 5 seconds after they happen. That's what happens when you spend too much time commentating. You forget about the things you say, and you forget about the things that happen. Wait, this game actually has a warning label for suggestive themes? Okay, the only... Wait. Is that for every Shantae game? Hold on, I gotta look at... I'm gonna look at this. Hold on. Okay, well, first things first, while I don't have a physical copy of Pirate's Curse, I do have a physical copy of Half Genie Hero. This game's actually rated T for teen. What? Wait, really? I never realized Shantae was rated T. At least Half Genie Hero is. So, I don't know if we can keep making the joke of Pirate's Curse being rated E for everyone. So, never mind. That joke doesn't work anymore. Oh, cool. Yep, that makes sense. Enemies immediately attacking me as soon as I unpause the game. Thanks, guys. Yeah. I'm going to assume that at the very least, Pirate's Curse is rated E10. I'm going to assume that that is the rating. I don't know. I don't have a physical copy of this game, although I would like to get one at some point. I know Limited Run Games did like a special edition, but pretty sure that's going to be really hard to get a hold of nowadays. Also, hi, Roddy Tops! I got the oil we need. I expelled it from a person's body. Don't ask. Shantae had to do a lot of work to get that. It involved going into the sewers. Okay, I'm gonna stop with this. I'm taking this a little too far. I need to stop. It's time to stop. So I think we can just go straight here to get to the wagon. Here we go. Oh, you have the squid oil. Is that for me? I keep giving everyone different voices every time. Wait, I thought did I call her Roddy Tops by accident? Did I accidentally call her Roddy Tops? I don't remember. Excellent. Ever since we split off from the zombie caravan, we've been in short supply. I can have this fixed in a jiffy. He wasn't kidding when he said he got it fixed in a jiffy. Also, what unit of time is a jiffy? Hey, you're pretty amazing, Poe. Thank you, my lady. What are you saying we take it for a test drive? It could get a little dangerous, just saying. Poe is great with his hands. Oh, God. You're sure Roddy won't mind? It's no problem. Just remember to hold on tight. Oh, God. We have another mini game, don't we? Okay, never mind. Wow, she handles beautifully. I couldn't have done it without you, my lady. Here. We got the shriveled thing. It smells. Holy sweet, I'll cherish it always, but what exactly is it? What? Don't you like it? No, it's great. It's from a dead guy. I'll be around in case you ever need a ride. See ya. I'm just gonna, what are we at of time? What are we at in terms of time? We got like a half an hour left. I'm just gonna give every character that voice. Cause I know everyone loves that voice. Why is it important that it's shriveled? Yeah, that's a fair point. Hi, Roddy Tops. If the wagon's fixed, you can use it, I guess. Just no peeking inside. Why did your sleeve go down when that happened? Hold on. Oh no, her sleeve's always down. I never noticed that. I never noticed her sleeve was always down. You found Poe? You're alright, girl. Okay, well, what else? Wait, the Tinkerbad's above. Wait, where? Wait, just give everyone the voice. For some reason, everyone in the world of Sequin Land got cursed and they all had that exact same voice. Is that Tinkerbad up here? Oh no, we already got him. Oh yeah, we have to give the shriveled thing to this guy. There are more delicious things inside. Oh, okay, that's not dangerous in any way, shape, or form. Cackle Tower. Home of Cackletta. Seriously, they should have just called. They should have just given Cackletta her own lair in the Mario and Luigi games and just called it Cackle Tower. That would have been incredible. But joke's end also works. I was gonna say, no, we got it after we fought Roddy Tops. Because I remember we backtracked. Oh god. I don't know why I have to sneeze so much during this stream. I usually don't have to sneeze this badly. My god. Can't be allergies or anything like that. I don't know. Maybe because I cleaned earlier today that, like, dust is in the air. I don't know. My place isn't that dirty. I take pride in having a clean home. Wait, did I say fought Roddy Tops? Did I accidentally say we fought Roddy Tops? Roddy Tops is the secret final boss. If you 100% the game, you can actually fight Roddy Tops. And spoilers, if she hits you once, you turn into a zombie. What is this? Looks like something from Uncle's workshop, but doesn't appear to have power. Guess we better give it the old one too and give it power. Alright, Keyblade, thanks for tuning in. Oh, what the hell are you two? What are you? You're like a snake in a pot that's also got leaves. What are you? What is this? What do I gotta do? Hold on, is it... I assume I have to get some sort of item before I can do this. That's what I'm assuming. Oh, cool. So this is cool. I'm not dealing a whole lot of damage. Okay, that's fine. Oh god. Alright, you know what? Back to shooting you. This is perfect. Oh, I forgot, I also have that air dodge thing. I specifically remember buying that, and now I forgot that I had it. There we go. Okay, that's not disgusting or anything. Okay, do I go this way then? What's over here? I love these little skeletons. They're so great. I love their animations. Also, they turn into gravestones and then explode into bones. Why? Also, it's I love it that they have to like charge up and what are you? You're like if Jetta was a sexy lady. Not sure how to think about that. Or if I should think about that. Also, more Darkstalkers references. Oh, it's a... Oh, yeah, back throw. That makes more sense. I was just, you know... I saw purple and green and was like... It's a demon! It's Jetta from Darkstalkers! Except if he wasn't wearing any clothes and also was a girl. Also, Jetta for Smash, please. Come on. Come on, Capcom. If you can put Jetta in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, you can put him... You can put him in Smash Bros. Although, if we were to get any Darkstalkers character, What? 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 Wait. These are just the barrels from Donkey Kong Country, but instead Shantae gets eaten. Okay then, I'm officially concerned. Can I like go through this? No. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, all right, yeah, sure. I didn't want to. I did not want to refer to Vor, but yeah, you know what? That's technically what it is. Shantae, the series filled with all sorts of fetishes. None of them I am into. Also, we have Mega Man platforms. I'm cool with this. I'm definitely okay with the Mega Man platforms. Attempted Vor. Is that like a subgenre? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know about any of that. Please, do not share. Do not share with the class. I don't want to know. Oh god, there's that platform right above. Oh good, more of this. Oh, the red ones automatically spit me out. Cool.
Oh yeah.
Neat! I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. What's over here? Is it another skelly boy? It's another skelly boy. I love the little mini skeletons. They're so great. They explode. Why do they explode? And why do I love it? Ooh, hello. Oh good, more Mega Man platforming. You know, it's funny that I bring up Mega Man, because I actually do have the poll up for the next collection clearing stream. So for those of you who want to vote for that, you can. Mega Man is actually one of the options. Wait, oh hello. Okay, open that up. Wait, how do I get you? Okay, so I can go up here now. Break, destroy you. Go through here. Oh. That makes sense. Also, I can do that. What does that thing do? Oh, that probably is what turns on the power. I'm assuming. What's down here? I'm gonna go down here and turn on the power. Oh, I need a key. Of course I need a key. Why wouldn't I need a key? Alright, well I guess we're gonna go to the top. Hopefully we don't have to fight Dracula or anything. I actually don't know what happens, like, when we get through this dungeon. Once again, at this point in time, I don't know what happens in this game. This is blind at this point. Also, voice cracks. They're fun. I hate it. It's just a reminder that, like, I don't know, whenever I voice crack, I'm always just like, I always think to myself, you know, you'd imagine in being at 20 years old that you wouldn't have a voice crack at all, but no. My voice still cracks all the time, and I hate it. You always hear from people that, like, whenever you hear your own voice, you always hate it. And, like, I feel like just because I've been doing commentary for long enough that I'm kind of immune to that. But if there's one thing that still bugs me, is the fact that my voice still cracks all the time. Oh, hello. What are you? I got me a pirate hat! I want to put on a pirate hat. So this explains why Risky Boots didn't have her hat at the beginning of the game. So now I can float. I love it. Why doesn't Shantae put on the hat? Shantae, please. You would look adorable in a pirate hat. I love it. Shantae for Smash. Seriously. I've been trying to avoid saying that this entire live stream, but like, come on, Nintendo, please. Just put Shantae in Smash Bros. Wait. Oh, I never noticed that. She actually puts on the bandana when she has the... I never noticed that. Yeah, she actually puts it on whenever she uses the hat or the bandana. That's so cool. That's actually a really neat little detail. Oh, here we go. Turn that on. That turns on the power, but it doesn't turn on the power in this room. That makes total sense. Oh, oops, hold on. Let me, wait. Hold on, I can fix this. I messed up, but I can fix it. Wait, can't I go down here and do something over here? Is this something that I need to do? Or does this just take me to the beginning? No. Wait, hold on. I think I messed up. Pretty sure I messed up on this. What do I do? How do I do? How does one do? Oh, yeah. We have 3 switches we have to hit. Cool. There's gotta be like something over here. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there a secret right here? No. I just saw that and thought there was a secret. Aha! I can go through here. Oh god, oh god, no, okay. I'm dead. Cool. There we go, take care of you. Yep, you're gonna spit out a skull. Don't approve of that, but you know what? That's fine. Room full of skulls, love it. Love the aesthetic. Not terrified in the slightest by it, but you know what? It's fine. Now I'm just wondering if someone has modded Breath of the Wild so like you can play as Shantae and the paraglider is just the hat. That would be awesome if somebody did that. Once again, just put Shantae in every video game ever. Because Shantae is best video game character. Hey, if you can play as Waluigi in Breath of the Wild, you can play as Shantae. Come on now. It's only fair. I wonder what happens if you actually like go downwards. Oh. That takes you down here. Shantae versus the Avengers. Spoilers! Shantae would win. But that's also the fact that that's just my opinion because A, I am a Shantae fan and not a Marvel fan. And B, Shantae's just OP, man. That hair pulls nerf. Infinity Stones? Pff, who needs them? When you got luscious locks, you don't need gems that grant you immense power. Spoilers. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna continue talking about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Silky split ends of justice. I don't know what it is, but I'm not, like... I guess it's just because of the fact that, like, it's gotten as popular as it has, but I just don't feel the desire to get into any of the Marvel movies. And even, like, the comics, I don't feel the need to. Especially as of recently, I feel like I've just become a really big fan of, like, niche titles. I don't know what it is, in all honesty. But, like, that, as of recently, that's just something I gravitate towards more. I think I do have the map. Okay, so I basically haven't explored the upper region. I do have the map, so... Isn't there that one area that's like the big maze with all the things? I know there's a power switch there. I don't remember how to get to it. Is it? No. Okay, you can't go downwards because that leads to death. Cool. You know it leads to death because there's skulls. Also, speaking of skulls. Okay. Do I go down here? No. Okay. Where do I go? Okay, map. Tell me. Where am I? Is that what they are? Are they little doggos? Would love that if that's what they are. Oh, I go up here. Yep, this is where I'm supposed to go. Wait, no. Hold on. Yeah. This room is where I'm supposed to go, but, like, I'm supposed to go up. Somehow. Like, how do I go up? Oh, this is how I go up. Okay. So this is where I go. And I'm not quite sure if Shantae uses Mega Man logic and insta-kills you on spikes, but I kind of don't want to find out. Okay. I want to know how you get that thing right there. How do you get squid? How do you get squid? I want squid. Oh god. Okay, well, that's perfect. That's perfect. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna beat the puzzle. And I did not mean to crouch there. Thanks, game. Okay, that puts me over here. Because that has that thing. So, like, is there a way that I go down and, like, over? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Or do I go over here and, like, go upwards? Aha! This is where I'm supposed to go, I think. I'm assuming? Question mark? Yes? Game, please tell me I'm right. This is a new area, so I'm assuming this is where I go. Oh crap, no, I didn't mean to do that! I moved my finger for a second, and I accidentally hit the dodgy button. Okay, that's neat. I love it. Thanks, I hate it. Okay, that's cool. It's fantastic. I love it. I love accidentally doing things. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do it again. Oh boy. Okay, this time I'm putting my finger away from the ZR button. Alright, new area means I'm going in the right direction. Oh boy, you guys return. Awesome. I love it, not. Okay, there's gotta be like a secret thing that I go through here. No? Okay, that's fine. I don't want that squid anyways. Oh, you can't kill those enemies. Awesome. Oh, I didn't even see you. I didn't even see that enemy. Secret area? No, this is just where you go. Key. Use it to open a locked door. Okay, game, thanks. Which I assume is that door up there. Which, how do I get to that door? Oh. Well, now I figured out where that goes. Wait. How do I get through this? How do I get out? Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so how do I get up to where that door was? Maybe, hold on. Maybe I can ride down this? Oh, hello. Hey, there's another heart squid. Oh, and this just shoots you all the way up to the top. Neat. I guess as a way to show that, like, hey, you got this new thing now. You can use it. Cool. Now I'm just trying to figure out how the heck you get that one. Also, how do I get down there? I feel like you go this way, but... Oh, yeah, you go this way. Use the key. Then you hit this switch. Or just shoot it. That works too. Just shoot it. Let's see. Where's the save point? Does that actually show where... Isn't the red rooms where save points are? Okay, I'm not... That's not where I'm supposed to go. That's not... I don't go there. Okay, red does mean save points. So I should probably get to a save point because we're running a little short on time here. Do I... No. I want to know how to get you. Oh, oops, hold on. I messed up. Wait, no, I am supposed to go down here because that takes you to where the power thing is. Right? Yeah, if you go down here, power thing. Lights are on. It's ready to activate. Oh, you have to hit it. About... Oh, I have to write... Oh, I write this up. Oh. That's neat. Yeah, I should probably... where are we at? Okay, there's a save point all the way down there. Yeah. I don't know how much longer this dungeon's gonna go for, so I think we're probably just gonna end things off here and continue. Oh god. Yeah, because we're running a little short on time. at least in my area, it is 9:20 p.m. And unfortunately for me, I gotta go to work. Yes, I work a night shift job, and it sucks. Spoilers, working nights sucks. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching the Shantae stream. And before we go, I'm going to read the list for the next collection clearing stream, which, there have already been votes. Cool. So, for those of you who have not checked the list for next week's collection clearing stream, we either have the option to continue Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, or the other options are the Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 Switch version, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine on the Wii Virtual Console, and Xenogears on the PS3 Virtual Console, which I don't think that's what it's called on the PS3. I think they call it, like, PlayStation Classics or whatever. But those are the three options. Currently, it is a tie between continuing Pirate's Curse or doing Mega Man Legacy Collection. Just as a little tip for those of you who don't know, you actually can vote more than one time. You get one vote for free, and then if you want to add more votes, you can actually use bits. For every 10 bits, you get one additional vote. So if you really want, like say for example, you really want me to continue Shantae, which I would love to, I actually want to continue doing Shantae, and I want to complete games on the collection clearing series. I really hope that I can complete at least one game on this series instead of just keep playing new games every week. As much as I would like to just play through every game in my collection, I would also like to beat them at some point. There you go. Shantae is now the top vote, which I'm totally cool with. So, anyways, that is going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and tomorrow I will be streaming, I believe, Dragon Ball FighterZ. I think that's what I'll be streaming. I don't know. I'll be streaming some sort of fighting game. Pretty sure it's going to be FighterZ, but I can't promise. Just know tomorrow's going to be a fighting game. So, with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.